I'm Amina with BeGlad. BeGlad is a professional development organization in the areas of language acquisition and literacy. In this video, we will be going over the research, purpose, and process of a strategy called interactive journals. Say it and do it with me. Interactive journals. Research and purpose. Building a personal connection with our students is key to creating a culture of respect and trust with our students. Interactive journals is an ongoing letter between the teacher and the student. Using interactive journals is a way to honor, validate, and build a relationship with our students. It provides an outlet and an opportunity for students to express their opinions, their perspectives, and personal experiences with the teacher. Social emotional learning is more important than ever to incorporate into our classrooms. Start off by modeling the process. We allow students to write in primary language, sketch, or write in the target language. We want to make sure we meet students with where they are at. One of the ways we encourage students to write without feeling burdened by spelling words incorrectly is by modeling a strategy called SP question mark. Say it and do it with me. SP question mark. We encourage students to put an SP question mark on any words that they aren't sure are spelled correctly, as this is a way to lower their anxiety and effective filter. This will help produce higher levels of writing and encourage students to use the highest level language they know.
She works with me and she is so nice, so I'm going to write her a letter. So after I write her a letter, I'm going to tell her something that I like. I'm going to say, I like pizza. And if I don't know how to spell it, I'm just going to do my best. And then I'm going to draw a picture of me. Just a quick sketch of me. Guess what I'm eating? Guess what? Pizza.
How about her legs?
Oh, on yours, you might want to draw your whole body, huh?
How about your legs?
And then I'm going to ask her a question. I'm going to say, what do you like?
I like pizza.
And then I'm going to sketch my friend Miss Khan. She has such a smiley face. And here she is. I think maybe she likes cooking, or maybe she likes playing soccer. Maybe she likes cake. Like a birthday cake. Maybe she likes riding a bike.
A bike.
And then I'm going to say, from Miss Brooks. And then I'm going to sketch a picture of me. Now, my friends, when you write your letter to me, you can use sketches or you can use words. My friends, I'm not sure. I always get pizza wrong. I spell it wrong all the time. So I'm going to just do my best, and then I'm going to write SP question mark and then circle it so I remember. Come check to see, did I spell pizza right? We just want to do our best. If you don't know how to spell it, just sound it out. It's okay. Or if you just want to sketch pictures, that's okay too.
Here are a few tips to help the process go smoothly. Tip number 1, we allow students to write in their interactive journals as frequently as they need to and would like to. Interactive journals is an outlet for students to express their emotions and process their personal experiences. Tip number 2, be transparent with your students. We let students know that as teachers, we are mandated reporters, as students often feel comfortable sharing their personal experiences in their interactive journals. Tip number 3, let your students know how often you'll be writing back to them in their interactive journal. Students get very excited to see teachers respond to the interactive journals, therefore let them know the expectations as to when they can receive a response. Some teachers like to write back to one team or 4 students a week. Think about what's going to be manageable for you and communicate that with your students. Let's look at some examples. Here is an example of an interactive journal in a kindergarten classroom. This student decided to draw a sketch of her house and her family members. You'll note that Mrs. Uvzel responded right on the letter. In this interactive journal, this teacher noticed that Alfredo was a student who oftentimes liked to write on his desk. When it came time for interactive journals, Alfredo simply wrote his name at the bottom. Mr. Big responded by saying, "Hi, Alfredo. I like to snowboard in the winter. What do you like to do? Do you prefer to be called Al or Alfredo? Your friend, Mr. Big." P.S. Maybe you can sketch a picture of me here. Your drawings look great. In return, this was Alfredo's sketch. Interactive journals are an amazing way to highlight students' strengths and talents. We often use blank sheets of paper to pass out for interactive journals. Some students prefer to write on lines, and if they need them, they'll make them, even if it's too many. This is an example of an interactive journal that was written in the student's primary language. We encourage students to write in whatever language they feel most comfortable with, and as teachers, we will solve the problem to translate to understand their interactive journal. Some teachers will have students decorate and create their interactive journals in the beginning of the school year. You can add multiple pages to the interactive journal so that it becomes an ongoing letter between you and the student for the entire school year. It's really fun at the end of the school year to look at the beginning of the journal and then the progress towards the end. Tip number 4, if you identify any errors in a student's writing, be mindful of how you respond. We want to avoid editing students' writing directly because we don't want to cause anxiety or raise their affective filter. Instead, consider adding the corrections to your response back to the students. Some teachers like to underline the correction, or some will even highlight. For more effective strategies, check out the online BGLAD training, now available in pre-K, K-12, and Spanish. We will provide a link to our website in the description box below. Make sure to hit the subscribe button for new videos. Teach on and be glad.